100,000 job deficit.
Mr. Chairman.
I call the Honourable Damien O'Connor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And this is the first opportunity I've had to speak in this debate. And it's on part two of this, and it's to deal with KiwiSaver and savings. I have to point to the regulatory impact statement, Mr. Chairman, where I believe this mistake has been made. The statement says that the government signalled a desire to focus Budget 2011 on measures which will boost national savings. No, it should read, should boost saving national. Because this is what it is about, Mr. Speaker. The National Party claims this is a savings budget. Well, I asked the question, what savings are being made? So, firstly, Mr. Speaker, will this budget save opportunities for adults who lost that opportunity to upskill, to retrain and to get jobs? Because in the 2009 budget, they slashed adult and community education. And in this budget, Mr. Speaker, they have chopped an opportunity for those people over 55 to get a student loan. So have they saved for older people in retraining? I say no. Have they saved opportunities for middle-income New Zealanders to save with security? Well, I say no again, Mr. Chairman. Because what they have done, like Rob Muldoon, they have destroyed the confidence of middle New Zealanders in the need to save for their retirement. Absolutely destroyed it, Mr. Speaker. So no, that has not saved the opportunity for those people. Has this budget saved the opportunity for young families to get affordable early childhood education? No, no savings there. So where have they done the savings? Well, as the regulatory impact statement incorrectly says, this is a saving national budget, Mr. Speaker, because I asked, where did they save? Did this save the $1,000 a week tax cut that John Key got? It did. Yes, so maybe that's the savings that the National Party were referring. Did this save access to BMWs with heated seats? Yes, it did. So this is the savings budget that we're hearing about, Mr. Speaker. And finally, is this savings budget about can we save the NZX and the stock market? Well, I say yes, Mr. Speaker. The answer is yes, because that's about all it does. The sell-off and the mixed ownership or the mixed-up ownership model that the government proposes for the SOEs, Mr. Speaker, is just outrageous. And that is about savings. It is about saving the New Zealand Stock Exchange that has been a poor performer. And it's about saving opportunities for the people who got tax cuts in the first National Party budget. It's about saving opportunities for them to invest and make nice, healthy profits through the buyout of the state-owned enterprises, Mr. Speaker. That's the only savings we're dealing with here. Part 2 changes KiwiSaver and undermines the ability of people to have security into the future unless you've had a big tax cut in 2009. If you got that saving, Mr. Speaker, you will now have the opportunity to invest in blue-chip Kiwi investments that will deliver you a healthy dividend, while the rest of the owners, the present owners, those on lower incomes, will lose ownership to those. It is an outrage, Mr. Chairman. I say it's immoral, and Mr. Speaker, this budget should be totally rejected. And Part 2 is a classic case, Mr. Speaker, of the injustice and the savings for national, not the national savings that this country is about to enjoy. It is an outrage, Mr. Chairman, and we should all vote this down, Mr. Speaker, and I will do my very best to ensure that the savings that we're trying to achieve and Labor advocates for are for the people who need them, not for the people who don't. And this budget is about saving the National Party, not about saving the nation, Mr. Speaker, and that is a huge difference. And as people go through the figures, try as they might to hide them in these lengthy documents, Mr. Speaker, as we investigate the budget, more and more New Zealanders will work work out that the regulatory impact statement is worded incorrectly and should read, Mr Speaker, that the government is determined to have a budget that will save nationals.
Chairman, Mr Chair.
Craig Foss.